great. A man who ruled this country for only God knows how long. This is how it is done. There's no excitement. There's no mourning. Everybody's going about their thing. Unlike when Atta Mills died. Many people will give reasons for this. But that is my opinion. I'll leave it here. J.J. Rawlings, rest in peace. We must also remember that it is time to forgive. And it is time. Listen, when you forgive a man, you are not doing him a favor, you are doing yourself a favor. Because the more you carry this load on you, you will become an iron balloon. You know what a balloon is, right? An iron balloon cannot fly. You will remain at the same place and rot at the same place because the load is too much on you. Trust me. When you forgive them, you become a balloon that can float and fly everywhere that the wind gives you an opportunity to go. To God be the glory. I leave it here. Now, my brother, my sister, the president has released some names as ministers. People are lobbying and going around to look for deputy minister positions every now and then. It's been happening in our dispensation. My brother, my sister, I've made it clear, I don't trust this president. This president has been focusless. This president has been a sleeping president. And for that matter, no matter who this president chooses as a minister or a deputy or a who, nothing is going to happen. You know why? Because when the fish is getting rotten, it starts from the head. We all remember how Domelevo was kicked out. A man who proclaimed to the whole world that he was an anti-corruption man. He was a corruption fighter. And when people took him serious and started to fight corruption, he turned round like the proverbial ostrich and said, hey, I brought you in here to pretend to be fighting corruption. But it looks like you are too serious for me. Get out. Domelevo was kicked out, sadly. And the talkative letter writer, Hamidu, also ran away like a frog in daylight, claiming that the president is the mother serpent of corruption. I remember Noel and Associates. I remember Ejapa. I remember the bloody PDS. And I remember Galamsey. I cannot trust Nana Addo. But who am I? I'm just one man. But remember Bob Marley said, one man a walking and a million more a sparking. It takes one man to start a revolution. And that revolution is on now. All of you listening, all of you watching via Facebook Live, it is time for the youth to stand up. It is time for the youth to say enough is enough. We are fed up with all these old men going to work in courts and giving us peanuts. We will wait at home for them to go and come and give us peanuts again. We are tired. We are not beggars. We are able bodies and we want to work. We want to be able to take our own destiny into our own hands. We want to be able to take care of the old men rather than the old men and women still taking care of full-grown ass men. How can I trust a president who's waiting for vaccines to come from where? Is it to poison the people? What is happening to our scientists and our herbalists? Tanzania is refusing to take vaccines. Tanzania says it's going to reward herbalists to be able to come out with more. And as it stands right now, Tanzania is doing practically well with the COVID-19 fight. Tanzania is a country that is far bigger than Ghana. Today, when you go to Tanzania, it's like there's no COVID. Everybody's walking left, right. Don't believe me. Check it out. Unlike in a country like Ghana, where everybody's wearing a mask, where everybody walks with a hand sanitizer, where police brutalize you for not wearing a mask. In Tanzania, next door country, they've been able to get their herbalists to do the right thing. Why do you continue taking and embracing every poison that comes from the West? People are saying they are waiting for the vaccine. People are saying they are waiting until the vaccine comes. In the words of the president, let us continue to wear the mask and then eat a lot of dawa dawa and kobe and then be able to sanitize our hands. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Mr. President says, until the vaccine comes, from where? What are your herbalists doing? You have disregarded this herbalist from Adam. You do not take the herbalist report serious. When you and your ilk are sick, you don't even respect the country's doctors. All of you corrupt politicians all over Africa, you run to the white man's land for one injection. I know politicians in this country who fly to South Africa and take one injection and then return by the next flight. I know politicians who disrespect the Ghanaian pizza. They fly to Italy to eat pizza and ice cream and return over the weekend. I know Ghanaian politicians, my brother, my sister, who have lost hope totally for the country. And you ask them, if you have lost hope, why are you in the same ship? You said the ship is sinking, right? Why are you in it? There's an opportunity for you to jump out. But they say, no, we are not jumping up because we want to steal the last bit of the resources before we jump out. Can this country grow like that? Can this country grow? That is why when I speak to you, I expect you to do your research. That is why a lot of Ghanaians, in fact, a recent research on the street showed that Blakk Rasta is absolutely apolitical. Blakk Rasta, according to the streets. In fact, from what you heard on my last interview at Joy FM, listen to the people, these people, neutral people, spoke to. They said Blakk Rasta is a man who encourages the youth. He's a man who is an inspirational speaker. He's a man who has an untold passion to see this country stand on a better footing. Nobody said Blakk Rasta is a dirty guy. Nobody said he's corrupt. Nobody said he would ever take bribe. Nobody said that this guy is pretentious or hypocritical. To God be the glory. Those of you who watched that program or listened to the program on radio, you would all bear witness that that is what Ghanaians are saying. In fact, we shall not be judged by the laws of men. But if men judge on our favor, we take it as an icing on the cake and move on. From where we stand, we move if God says move. Because the voice of the people is the voice of God. I cannot trust a president who pretends to know God and love God and wants to build a whole cathedral for God when his own people are deadly hungry. I cannot trust a man who will kick a member of his party out because he went independent and turn around like that dangerous snake and accept the person back, all because he now needs the guy. Famina MP reference. I cannot trust a president who would not encourage the freedom of speech. When you speak, gunmen are parading and whooping and swooping down on you, hovering around you like mosquitoes from the Sahara Desert, ready to give you that dangerous bite Should I call it a bite? My brother, my sister, a word to the wise is enough. I don't care about who is going to be a minister and who is going to be a deputy. Now, Zongo ministry has been cancelled. And it's probably because the Zongos did not vote for the president. Nima gutter is still one of the dirtiest gutters in the world. In fact, it is more acidic than hydrochloric acid. The Nima gutter there, my brother, my sister, if you put a live cow in it, in 5 minutes, it will melt like wax before the fire. All because of the dangerous toxicity in that gutter. Yet you are the Zongo minister, right? You are the Zongo minister. All you guys did was to organize 441-11 against Minister 11 to go and play football and drink cocoa and eat masa and kose and go and sleep. Zongo, minister for Zongo. The Zongo is the most important place in every locality in Africa. But people don't see it. That is where you find some of the most radical youth. If Al-Qaeda will come out in any country, it begins with a Zongo. If a president will come out, it begins with a Zongo. That is where you find the grassroots. That is where you find all the talents. In the Zongo, you don't need to go to the barber's shop. Everybody is a barber. In the Zongo, you don't necessarily need to go hungry because you can enter every house and eat. In the Zongo, my brother, my sister, everybody knows everybody. And everybody knows what is happening to everybody. But politicians don't seem to have that vision. They brought some Zongo people, ministers, come and recite Quran. Tell them about the hadith. Let the people believe that you are one of them. And after that, we squeeze the hell out of them. And they succeeded. The Nima gutter is still there. As dirty as Satan's graveyard. And when the people, if you put a whole cow in it, it will melt. So human beings are even scared. The overhead there was full of shit that it broke. Kai, Dodo. Go into every Zongo in Ghana, my brother, my sister. But the majority, the die-hard fans, the great guys are all there. So they put a ministry there to be able to get you to vote for them. But you didn't vote for them. For that matter, they scraped it. Oh, these people, they didn't vote for us. Even though the president claims that is from there. Oh my God, have mercy. Have mercy on us. I hate it when politicians play politics with the people's lives. After elections, people are supposed to be patriots. Even during the elections, you have to be a patriot. But during our elections, what did we see? Banditry. Bandits were hovering around every polling station, burning motorbikes, firing warning shots, and killing people. Yet they said it's free, fair, and eligible elections. Yet they want to go to court and fight a lot of these results. What a paradox. To God be the glory. I'm saying all this because of you, the youth. Because of you, the youth. It's time to rise. Are you not tired following these old men for small, small things? Are you not tired that the goodies that are supposed to come to you, they fly to South Africa, they fly to America to take one injection or to eat one pizza and return, whilst you cannot even move from Achimota to Malata? You can't. You have to walk the hell out of yourself. Are you happy with that life? Are you happy that the institutions are not working? And you are proud to say it's who you know, and some says whom you know. If you don't know somebody whose uncle is a brother to the sister of the minister, You will continue to become an iron balloon. You will continue to be useless until you know somebody in power. Are we fools? Are we fools? Why should it be so? You must know somebody in power before you can take a shower. You must know somebody who knows another person whose brother or sister or cousin once dated a minister and is now in power before you can take a shower. Are you okay? I go to England. They don't need to know who I am. I write a letter. I get an instant response. I'm called to come for a meeting. And they judge me according to the credentials of my content. Hallelujah. Say it again, Blakk Rasta. They judge me according to the credentials of my content. And not the color of my eye. And not about who I know. Or who sent me. Or who voted for who. Are you happy with this? We need institutions to work. It doesn't matter whether you are from Nima, or you are from Zabzugu, or you are from Tatale, or you are from Savulugu, or you are from Palugu, or you are from wherever. Everybody must be treated as one. When you write a letter, you must have a response. We are tired of having people advertise in the newspapers that there's a job opportunity. Yet that job was given out 2 years ago, but it's today they are announcing it. Are you all right with that, my youth? But things can change. Stop the religious foolishness. It doesn't belong to my religion, therefore, wallahi, one day kafiri. Kafiri banza. Shege kafiri. Be salah. So what? Be salah. So what? So what? We all cannot be Muslims. We all cannot be Christians. We all cannot be Pentecostals. We all cannot be Jehovah's Witnesses. Same way we all cannot be Adventists. Even amongst Muslims, we have Shiites. We have Ahlul Sunnah. We have Ahmadis. Even amongst Muslims, we are not the same. Amongst Christians, not the same. Even if it's a Muslim, oh, Tijaniya, there's still factionism. Religion is the opium of the people. Religion is personal. Keep your religion to yourself. Why kill a man because it doesn't belong to your religion? Why? If you are sick right now and you say that you are Ahlul Sunnah, you go to the hospital and there's a Tijaniya Muslim to operate upon you. Would you say, wallahi, because you are Tijaniya, wallahi Allah, don't operate on me. I will die here. Would you say that? If you were in an aeroplane and the man that is flying the plane is a Jehovah's Witness, would you say because you are a tongue-speaking Christian, you will not fly in that plane? Be wise. We are first human beings before the religious tax. But in our society, religions continue to divide us left, right, and center. How many marriages have broken apart all because of religion? How many people have killed each other because of religion? How many people have refused to give job opportunities to people just because of religion? Is it only Muslims who will go to heaven? Or is it only Christians who will go to heaven? Is it only Buddhists who will go to heaven? Let God decide who goes where and who doesn't go where. But religion is killing us. Politics killing us. That is why the youth must stand. The youth must be very strong in these times. Let there be a strong movement in Ghana, my brother, my sister, that will spiral all over Africa for a change. Or else we will continue to be the hewers of wood and drawers of water, waiting every year for a poisonous vaccine before we can have a good life. In quotes. Until, my brother, my sister, we give ourselves that opportunity to change our situation. We will maintain that situation until that situation swallows us. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Think about it. I'm reading something from City News. And what is City News saying? Listen. It's very important, and I need you to open your ears and listen. It says, Eastern region, Galamsey road projects hampering provision of water. It says Galamsey. My brother, my sister, is what is hampering provision of water? Yeah. Galamsey. Illegal mining is what is hampering water supply to the people and road works. I've asked this question over and over. Mama says when he comes into power, he will sit with the Galamsey people and they will work something out. Galamsey has become the biggest political tool in Ghana. You see these foolish politicians. Foolish politicians. If this same Galamsey is what is causing water not to flow in the taps, the one most important thing after air, water, then you say you will deal with Galamsey. You will sit with them and show them how to do it. And you will use it as a political tool. In other words, what you are doing is like you are holding some oxygen in your hands, oxygen tanks. And you are telling the people, your life depends on this thing. If you don't vote for me, I will cut it off. That is what is happening. Galamsey has become a political tool in this country. Look how our water bodies are polluted night and day. Water bodies are polluted night and day, my brother, my sister. Even the water that comes out of the tap is poisonous. You go to some places, my brother, my sister, children are born with teeth in their mouths, all because of the toxicity of the water that they drink or their mothers drink. And you are still playing with Galamsey. Why do we not have a problem of Galamsey in America? Why do we not have a problem of Galamsey in England? The laws and institutions are working. But in our country, no. It's all about winning the election. In our country, it's all about winning the election. If you were good enough to provide work for your people, they will not be running into these dangerous Galamsey fields where they are caved into holes and they die night and day. My brother, my sister, there are so many things that are happening in this country. It's not one day. It's not just in a day that we'll be able to deal with all this. Now, information Minister Oponkroma is saying that there's a possibility for a lockdown again. And stricter measures would also be coming. My brother, my sister, are you prepared for that lockdown? Are you prepared to be caged again? Are you prepared, my brother, my sister, to be caged again? Are you prepared to be caged again? It's a reality. And that reality, my brother, my sister, is the failure of our leaders. That reality. Listen, if they had empowered our herbalists, Corona, my brother, my sister, would have become a non-entity in this country long ago. But because of the disrespect for Okomfo Anoche, I hear some, in fact, how's it called? Some people, some Christians sing. What Okomfo Anoche could not do, somebody else did it, and so on and so forth. Say that, you see, you look down on your ancestors. The power that they had, the impact they had on the generation. You don't have that. But you go after, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Bill Gates and the rest. They are your ancestors. To God be the glory. A lockdown, they say, is imminent. Are you ready to be locked up again? Are they going to give you free electricity again? Are they going to come to your areas and give you food again? Jesus Christ. What a time. If I were the president, which I will never be, I would empower all these herbalists. I would make sure that the institutions work. I would make sure that the laws work. I would make sure that the youth are empowered. Because the backbone of the whole country is the youth. I leave it here. To God be the glory. I appreciate you and I thank you so much for being part of the Black Pot, aka Kukushunumo. Now, this is where we speak truth to power. We talk pertinent issues. My brother, my sister, and to God be the glory. Open your ears and stand firm. Some people would ask, after talking, what is next? There's a new movement coming up. It's called the Movement Against Disorder. And all the youth who matter, who want to see a change. It's not a political movement. It is a radical movement to put pressure on the old men and women, the useless old men and women who have caused you pain. If that movement, better still, when that movement becomes so strong, when you cough and sneeze, they catch cold. When you tell them within 10 minutes, we want to see this, they will do it because you are powerful. It is empowering the youth, empowering your generation. It is not a political movement. We are not interested in politics. To God be the glory. My name is Blakk Rasta. I appreciate you and I thank you. God bless you.